In this video, you will learn how to mount a chick blastoderm temporarily. The main aim of this practical is to track the fertilized chick embryo in a life-stain condition and observe the circulation, heartbeat, and organization. The materials required are incubated egg, saline water, wash glass, filler, pipette or injection syringe. Either one of them can be used. And then paintbrush, neutral red and dissection set. And for studying the organization of chick embryo, an incubated egg of 33 to 72 hours is used. The egg shall be handled with care without shaking. And before starting the procedure, you can scan the egg against a high intensity light like this and keeping the egg in this way in a horizontal position. This is the horizontal position. That is, by holding the egg under a high intensity light, the position of the developing embryo can be marked. Also, you can find out whether the egg is developed or not. In this egg, you can clearly see the development of embryo at the broader region. Here, this is the broader region and you can see clearly the developed embryo and end of the egg or the blend end of the egg. This reddish color is the development of chick with lot of blood vessels. And sometimes the blastoids may adhere to the shell of the egg, and this can be clearly marked using or making a hole somewhere in the lower region of the egg or pointed end of the egg. That is, sometimes the blastoids may adhere to the shell of the egg. So this can be cleared by making a hole somewhere in the lower region. This is the lower region of the egg or the pointed end of the egg. By doing this, the adhesion of the blastoderm to the shell can be prevented. Through this hole, some air enters into the egg and by this way, the adhesion of the blastoderm is prevented. And then after that, placing the egg in a cavity block and a horizontal position. After observing this and finding out the presence of blastoderm or the development of blastoderm inside the egg, you should keep this egg in a horizontal position in a cavity block. Here you can see, here I am going to break the shell. This egg is used for window preparation, so they can see a window. Here you can see a window. For blastoderm experiment, the egg is directly cut open. See, here I am cracking the egg without any damage to the blastoderm. After cracking the egg, pour the content into the Petri dish containing warm saline solution. While pouring the content, make sure the embryo is at the top. Now you can see here the coin sized embryo with the blood vessels, a lot of blood vessels. Also you can clearly see the heartbeat. See, here you can see the heartbeat also. See you can see heartbeat. And then if the embryo is twisted, then using a needle, you twist the chalasa region or using the edge of the scissors, you can twist the chalasa region until the embryo reaches on the top. Until the embryo reaches on the top, you can use a needle also to grasp the opaque peripheral area of the blastoderm with a needle, and care should be taken not to punch the yolk and the blastoderm is now started cutting. Then using the sharp-edged scissors, the vitelline membrane around the blastodome was cut along the periphery. See here, along the peripheral region, I am cutting the blastodisc, and care should be taken while cutting not to puncture any yolk or blastodisc. If you want to change the position, you should rotate the petri dish, rather rotating the disc. Rotate the petri dish for easy access of cutting, and then use needle to hold the egg. You can also use the needle to hold the egg. Here I am using the scissor to hold the egg. Better you use a needle. See here I am using the needle. See, cut along the peripheral region of the blastodisc. Using a needle, you can grasp the opaque peripheral area of the blastodome also. And now we insert a slide below the blastodome. Use a paintbrush, and also use a paintbrush to move it to the slide. See, using a paintbrush, move the blastodisc to the slide, and then orient it to the center of the slide. Now orient the blastodisc into the center of the slide, and then hold the slide in your hand. Now wash away the yolk content in the slide using saline water or Ringer's solution. Using water or saline solution, wash away the yolk content present in the slide. The Ringer's solution provides nutrients and allow the egg to live longer outside the egg, and finally, that is now the blastodisc is taken outside the egg. So the Ringer's solution will help to live longer outside the egg, and finally observe the heartbeat of the live embryo, so that you can observe the heartbeat of live embryo. Here you can see the heartbeat also. See, here you can see the heartbeat very well. Remove the yolk contents using blotting paper. Clean the slide. Clean the slide with the saline water and blotting paper. See, now I am cleaning the slide. Do not break. So care should be taken while cleaning. You should not break the blastodisc. So care should be taken while cleaning the slide. Then apply a drop of neutral red to observe under the microscope. You have to apply a drop of neutral red here, and here you can see the neutral red is kept here, and then this neutral red stain allows the egg to remain live, and so that the heartbeat, circulation and organization of the blastodisc can be observed through the microscope. In freshly prepared slide, you can observe heartbeat, blood vessels, natural color of the specimen, etc. In permanently mounted slides, those are not possible. See, here I have kept the slide. This is what we got in the slide, and is how it appears and is observed under microscope. You can see the blood vessels here. Here you can see blood vessels, and also heartbeat also you can say, but it is not a live one. Okay, and then this is a 33-hour-old chick embryo. and you can see central nervous system and circulatory system is formed, or optic vessels are established. See, optic vessels are established here. Optic vessels are established as a paired lateral outgrowths of prosencephalon. പ്രോസെൻസെഫാലോണിലെ ലാറ്ററൽ ഔട്ട്ഗ്രോത്തുകൾ ഗ്രോത്ത് പോലെ പെയർഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഓപ്റ്റിക് വെസിക്കിൾസ് എസ്റ്റാബ്ലിഷ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത് കാണാം. ദേ എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡ് ആസ് എ paired lateral outgrowths, and here you can see the full width of the head region. Here you can see the full width of the head region. Somewhat lateral constructions appears here also. Lateral constructions appears here. See, I will show once again. See, here also you can see the lateral constructions. ഇവിടെ ഒരു കൺസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ കാണാം, ഇവിടെ ഒരു കൺസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ കാണാം. More appears which mark more definitely along the boundaries of the optic vessels. By the formation of this construction, the boundaries of the optic vesicles are marked, and here you can see the optic vesicles, and 12 somites appears. Here you can see the somites, and it will be 12 number. And then next one, this is a 48-hour-old chick embryo, and here this embryo has shaped like a question mark. See, it shaped like a question mark, an inverted question mark. Okay, and then primitive streak have disappeared. Here the primitive streak have disappeared, and Henson node, see, this is the Henson node. Okay, here 26 to 28 somites are developed. Now in this 48-hour, 26 to 28 somites are developed. Brain is differentiated into telencephalon, prosencephalon, mesencephalon, and metacephalon. Here, see, prosencephalon, telencephalon, mesencephalon, and metacephalon. And then eye is also seen differentiated and is very much visible. Here you can see eye, which is, see, eye is also, this fourth one is eye, and it is also visible. And this next one is 72-hour chick embryo. Here primitive streak is not visible. Primitive streak has disappeared, and then it has disappeared, and in front of the Henson node, here is the Henson node, and in front of the Henson node you can see 36 pair of somites. It is highly stained, that's why the visibility is less little bit. And then heart has, say, 11th one, this is the heart has been differentiated into auricle, ventricle, etc., and the eye is differentiated into optic cup. Here you can see the 6th one is optic cup. Lens and vesicles have been developed, and tail buds, this 14th one is tail buds, is also greatly developed. You can see here, greatly developed, and this gives rise to allantois and tail. And here the head grows fast and bends forward and downward. Here the head grows fast and it bends forward and okay. And then here This is what we got, and so we have observed as 72 hours chicken brio. See, as the head is bent forward, and so it is identified as a 72-hour-old chicken brio. Okay, thank you all.